Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Butterfly Spirit 314. So today guys, I'm going to talk about the topic, or the title of today's video here. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I want it to be kind of brief so you guys can kind of get through and be able to watch it. So when I came home, I just came back from the grocery store and I picked up a couple of things. And when I pulled in front of my house, what happened is that I saw, and let me go back because I'm getting all tongue tied and there's just something I remember before that. So on my way home from the grocery store, what happened is that I was turning the corner to pull in front of my house. And at the corner, I saw this little girl, and she had on like a little pink coat, pink pants and stuff like that. And she was like holding on to like the stop sign. And so I was like looking around to see like where her parents were because I was thinking it's odd for this little baby to be at the corner holding onto the stop sign. And so when I looked in the direction of my house down the street, what I saw a lady, and she had on a black coat, light skinned woman. She had a lot of weight on her, and I noticed that she was um, in front of my house. And so I was like, huh? What is this lady doing? So I went ahead and turned the corner and then pulled in front of my house, and I had to back up and move forward, back and move forward so I can make sure I was perfectly aligned with the sidewalk. And so when I was in a good position, to park and stuff, and I was, about to get out the car, what happened is the lady, she went up the street towards the little girl, and then she came back down the street in front of my house and stuff. And I thought it was pretty odd when she was going up the street because she was telling the little girl to bring her butt on, or she used the A word. So, she was like really upset with the little girl. And so I was like, what on earth? And this baby was like probably maybe 4 or 5, maybe. Or, no, I'm sorry, maybe 3 or 4. Maybe 3 to 5. I don't really know what the little baby's age was, but she was small and everything. She was walking and stuff. And so I just noticed the level of disrespect that she had for the little baby. And so the lady came back and she stopped in front of my house. And so I was like, what on earth? And then I saw this black dude, they were all of course black, but I saw this dark skinned black dude with dreads, and he was walking up the street towards the lady. And so what happened is they met a little ways from my house, and then the guy was like looking around and stuff, and he saw me in the car. I didn't get out the car because I was like, you know what, I'm not going to get out the car if these suspicious people are around and stuff like that. And so I just kind of sat in the car, and I was still probably in drive, but I had my foot on my brake, so I didn't go anywhere. Then eventually I put my car in park, and so I was just kind of watching them. And what happened is the guy came up to the lady, and the lady's little girl was right next to my car. The girl had kind of wandered back up next to my house, and she was kind of looking in the car and looking at me. And so I was like, I just looked at the little girl. She didn't seem like she was doing anything wrong or anything like that. She just looked like she was a little cutie pie and stuff. So I just kind of looked back at her and stuff, and then I directed my attention back to the dark skinned black guy and the light skinned lady. So at first I thought that the lady that was light skinned, I thought she was my neighbor across the street, but then I realized that it wasn't her. And so the guy comes up to the guy's talking to the lady, and he's still looking around, and he kind of saw me in the car. And so then I was like, huh, just kind of looking. And then he gives, I think the guy gives the lady a lighter, and then she gets out a cigarette or something like that. This real long, thin cigarette, something I've never seen before. And so then the guy kind of keeps turning around and looking at me in the car. And so I just kind of stayed in the car because I wasn't trying to give the impression of getting out and stuff like that. And then they try to run towards me or anything like that because they were paying a lot of attention to me. The lady was, the guy was, and everything like that. And so the little girl went back to, I guess, the lady that was her mom. And so the lady grabbed the little girl's hand and stuff. And this is the same woman that had yelled at the little girl. So I was like, okay. So what happened is that they, the guy, the lady, and the little girl, they were kind of slowly making their way down the street. And so, I still kept my eyes on them because I didn't want to run the risk of them trying to do something like rob me or anything like that. And so, I waited till they got a safe distance away from me. And then, then I got out the car. I grabbed some of the grocery bags that I had. I had some light bags and stuff, so I grabbed them. And then I got out the car, locked my car, and then I came into the house and I kind of still kept my eyes on them, just to see if they were going to turn back around and things. And so um, I came in the house and brought in, the light groceries that I had. And then, I felt like, okay, I'm okay, you know. But one thing I want to tell you guys, and this is not to perfectly negate anything that I said, but the thing I want to tell you guys is this. What I want to tell you guys is that if you are coming out of your car or you're coming home from somewhere, or let's say you're walking on foot or whatever, if you're coming home, please be vigilant of who is around your house. If you see some suspicious people that you've never seen before, and they're not your neighbors, then, you don't have to put yourself in the vicinity of those people. What you can do if you're walking, you can turn back around and continue to walk a different direction, or try to come into your house from the back if there's an alley behind your house or something like that. If it's dark, you probably do not want to do that, but if it's during the day, you can. Like what I did, don't put yourself in danger or anything like that if you do not know the person or the people who are in front of your house. I mean, even though the lady had a daughter and stuff like that, the fact that she was yelling at her child was enough to kind of alarm me. And then the suspicious guy coming up the street to meet her, you know what I mean? I didn't even think that the guy knew her until he like started talking to her, you know. And I guess they didn't want me to hear what their conversation was. So one thing is, also be aware, and this is something that I would say, be aware and make sure somebody is a safe distance away from your house. Okay, make sure that they are, if they're like right next to your house, don't go up into your house. Keep an eye on them. If you're in the car and you don't feel safe, you can always drive off and leave and then come back in a little while. You know what I mean? It's very important to be vigilant. You never know what people are going to be up to these days. It is during the time of COVID and stuff like that. And so then not just that, you just may have people in general who are not safe people to be around. So what I want you guys to take away from my example, whether you're a man or woman, don't put yourself in danger. I've had situations with my boyfriend where we would be coming in and we'd have people who are watching us suspiciously and things like that. And so I say this from experience that, guys, it's very important that you be vigilant. Please know who's coming and going. I did a video about, knowing who your neighbors are and being aware of what they're doing and stuff. But you guys can check it out. But, just be vigilant. If you see somebody in front of your house or in the vicinity of your house and you don't feel safe, don't go up to your house. Okay? You never know if that person is looking to see if you live there or not. Another thing, if you're sitting in your car and they're looking at you in the car and things like that, then you can always drive off. You know, you never know if somebody is going to come next to your car. Okay. I think I probably did a video about these boys who walked past my car once. Um, Another thing is if you have to go and get in your house, you know, you can go ahead and get your key ready. And then that one key, if you use one key to get in your house, you just have that in hand. And then when the coast is clear and people are gone, then you can unlock your door and quickly get into your house. Good idea to make sure you have your phone on you. So, in case, people start coming close to you, then you can call somebody. I would say get a safe distance away and then call somebody. Okay. So it's very important, guys, that you should just be aware and just watch out. Be very careful. And it could be any time of day. This happened during the day, but nighttime. If you don't feel safe, don't go in your house. If you don't feel comfortable going through the front, like going up to the front of your house, you can go around the back if it's during the day. Okay, that if you feel safe doing that. Okay. Some people out here, they do really strange stuff, and they may try to come close to you, but you don't have to. You don't have to go up to these people or get close to them. Okay. So um, just keep those things in mind. I just want you guys to feel safe. I feel safe now. Now that those people are not around or anything. But just please, please, please be aware and watch out. Be vigilant, things like that, whether you're a man or woman or couple coming into your home. Even if you're with, a family member that's, big and strong and stuff like that, big and strong, then still be vigilant because you never know what people are trying to do. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate you guys and have a good rest of your day or evening. Bye bye.